Drink. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, if you would take us through what was happening with your life before our very first session, and then after that session, what was occurring. First, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Chad Nails. I am a certified life, identity, and relationship coach, psychoanalyst, cognitive behavioral specialist, and neurolinguistic programmer, blessing souls out in New Jersey. Hi, how are you doing? And what was I doing before? I was led, or rather, by Miss Felicia was led to me, was that I was already in a place of reassessing where I was in life and trying to figure out how to move forward. Like, how can I coach other people without being able to, and moving forward without being able to, figure out how to move forward myself. And this is where it is so helpful to have other like-minded and service-minded souls who come, come into your life. Miss Felicia just happened to bring up, check in on me. It was like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm in a state of reassessing everything and I need help. And she was more than happy to lend her services. And I said, you know what? This must be it. This must be answered prayer. So that's where I was prior to it. And now, after having done a few sessions with her, now I have a renewed sense of hope. I have a renewed sense of confidence in those very areas that I was looking for, reliance on, and dare I say, even externally, other things are happening in my life that are leading towards me not just having reassurance, but having a solid answer to the questions that I've been asking myself. So it's been fantastic.
Awesome. So, because I say that, in this rise above emotions, leverage your fear, shifting shit, self healing, inner talk. And, we just recently did some work around doubt, in your business. So, which we actually just completed that. But prior to that, we were working around with some money stuff. And, what have you experienced that you're willing to share, that whether it is as a result of this process you've been going through, like, can you give us something tangible that people can say, oh, okay, well, yeah, I've experienced that, and as a result of being able to now have this new perspective and being able to, if you want to, you can also talk about the process that we take you through and what that experience was like for the first time, being able to connect with the conscious or subconscious mind in that way. So, but if you can give us something else more tangible, and even if it hasn't manifested yet, full transparency, because again, this is a process and a lifestyle, and for some it happens at different rates. So if you can share a little bit more about some of the processes and the revelations and how it has shown up in your life.
Absolutely. Some of the more tangible effects that I'm seeing definitely have to do with my profession. I work in, aside from my life coaching and body care businesses that are mine, that are generated by me. I also work in corporate security, and since this process started, we went from almost trying to figure out, like, should I even stay here? Should I even continue doing this? As much as I enjoy it, it doesn't seem like there's any forward mobility. It seemed like going through this process with you opened up some other energetic things, and now I'm up for a promotion that takes me not one level but two levels above my current position.
Awesome.
Right? And that is, I don't believe in coincidence, so I'm like, okay, this I'm sure this has something to do with it. I don't understand it, and you know what? I don't need to understand it. But it's here, and it's here, and it's in front of me. So that's definitely been one of the tangible things. One of the intangibles that I'm definitely getting from the process
Mm-hmm.
is that it's touching on places that I didn't know needed to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I consider myself to be a pretty well-rounded individual when it comes to being introspective and you know, digging deep into myself to come up with answers and solutions and so like that. But it also helps to have somebody who has that know-how
Mm-hmm.
to be able to touch those other places in a way that perhaps you aren't able to do on your own just yet. And that's what a lot of your questions and your statements to me throughout the process that I've been doing. And I'm walking away like, I didn't know that was an issue. I didn't know that was an issue. I didn't know that was an issue. I thought I trusted in this. I thought I didn't have doubt in this. I do. I want to change all of that. And it's happening.
Yeah, so share with us. That's interesting. I'm glad you were willing to share that because it's you know when you have a certain image and perception and perspective of yourself, like some of the scriptures say, the eye can't see itself, right? And so when you had those awarenesses, because you didn't know it and they were in your blind spots, as they say, right? As we teach and understand and know things that are in your blind spots that you didn't see, when it was brought to your awareness, were you able to make the connection of how it has been keeping you stuck in certain areas?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And almost instantaneously. It's like you'll touch on an area with me and it'll be like, okay, I thought it was a yes, it's a no, and then the understanding of why it's a no and how it connects to the overarching issue, the connection gets made almost instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, so how else have you, because I know when I originally reached out to check on you, you had some health stuff going on. So, and that's what really prompted us to,
I didn't even touch on that. That's been fantastic. My doctors are amazed.
yeah,
My doctors are amazed. There's people who've been dealing with this for years who haven't been able to make the progress that you've been able to make in just over a month.
yeah. And his results are different from everybody else's. So let's put that disclaimer out there. Um, so yeah, awesome. Awesome. That's wonderful. So, and it was, do you mind saying what it was?
Oh, diabetes,
Okay.
diabetes, and high blood pressure, and both of them are very much under control.
Awesome. Awesome.
Almost to the point where my doctors are already telling me, you're not going to have this issue in 6 months.
Awesome. 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 All right. All right. Well, is there anything else you would like to share with the people that are listening?
She works. She works. If you really are looking for an approach beyond the self-help books, beyond the, going to crystal people or tarot card people or anything like that, and you want something that's really going to pull your answers out of you, and I think that's the best way. That's the best way to describe it, because you can't fall on the way that you set it up. The answers can't come from anywhere else but you, so you can trust it.
Yeah.
And it works. It works.
It works.
Shifting works.
Give thanks. Give thanks. So we'll be looking forward to an update for you on the work we did today. Yes, with some of the work we did around the doubt. So stay tuned, everyone, for that update. We'll be bringing that to you when it happens, as soon as it happens.
Right. I got you.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So tell everybody again how they can get in touch with you on the social media platforms.
Absolutely. You can reach me on Facebook at Chad H Nails. Everywhere else, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Unveiled Coach. Unveiled Coach. You can
Unveiled
find me
Coach.
there. And
All
I'm available for single coaching, identity coaching, relationship coaching, and if you just need somebody to talk to, but don't mind paying me.
right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Chad Nails. I'm Felicia Muhammad, your person development facilitator and shit shifter. And that shit is self healing inner talk. Let's shift some shit. Okay.